Okay, welcome everybody to this episode. This is a video streaming live on Facebook, Instagram, and a podcast. So boom, if you enjoy it, just know you can find me on these different platforms. So today we're talking about Facebook ads. Let me ask you a question, guys. Are you using them? Who's running ads and how is it going? Okay. I'm going to teach you 3 things you need to know about running Facebook and Instagram ads. I kind of consider them the same thing because they're both run via the Facebook platform. And it's all for physical products. So if you're a business coach or a consultant or have a service-based business, this is not for you. This podcast is really for people who sell physical products. There is so much information out there for people who are coaches and consultants and want to sell online courses like I do. There's so little good information for e-commerce entrepreneurs or people who have, makers or jewelry designers or, home goods or own a Shopify store. You're not making anything, but you're buying it and selling it. The only stuff I see online these days is kind of like a 20-year-old dude. I'm looking to make millions drop shipping in the next 2 weeks. And that is not what we're all about. Okay. So on Wednesday this week, I did a special Facebook hot seat session with, it was awesome, you guys. It was so fun. And I met with a small group of product-based entrepreneurs who are in my monthly coaching program. Okay. So they were able to send me their Facebook ads or what their goals are, what they want to do on Facebook and get review. And we went in the back end of their Facebook ads and looked at the results, how many video views they had, how much they were paying per video view, all of that stuff to give them some advice. Now, I am not claiming to be like a super duper Facebook ads expert, not at all, but I have enough information to be dangerous. And I know enough about selling physical products because I've done it for the last million years that it's just different than what's going on. And I noticed 3 main things that people are doing wrong on Facebook. Okay. So number 1, the one thing you really need to know if you're running ads and you want to sell physical products of any kind is your Facebook ads are not going to work in the beginning at all. And if you're expecting to have success on Facebook right away, you be tripping, okay? Honestly, there's a process to selling in every situation. And Facebook ads or advertising in general is no different. And usually it starts with you get in front of people. First, you decide who you want to sell to. You have to get in front of them. They have to kind of get to know you, like you, and trust you, the KLT factor, know, like, and trust. And then you can offer them something to buy. Okay? You in the Facebook ads way, that's the retargeting ad, the actual sales ad, which means there's stages to your ads. I think everybody thinks that Facebook ad is buy my stuff now because it's an ad. But my process for Facebook ads, and again, I'm not a Facebook expert, but I spent thousands of dollars on them and I'm doing them all the time and helping my clients with them. The first stage is getting in front of people and building that sort of trust and goodwill. And then the people who are watching your content, engaging with you, then you retarget them with the offer to buy. So going in with here's product photos, buy it, is just not nearly as effective as if you make it a 2 or 3-step process, which would be more like content, get to know me, video, another content piece, or a straight ad second time around. So you drive that traffic up front based on, hey, I'm going to show you how to tie a scarf or something. Here's ideas for Valentine's Day gifts, whatever it is. And then you say, boom, would you like to buy? That's how Facebook ads. If you go straight for the sale, to people who are completely cold leads and they don't know you and they don't care who you are or know what you do or why you do it or anything, it's not going to work. It's not going to be nearly as effective. And that's why people hate Facebook so much because they think if you spend money on advertising, it's going to work. And that could not be further from the truth. Now, remember, when I say Facebook ads, I mean Facebook ads, Instagram story ads, all of that. I consider them all in one bucket. All right. So the first thing is you're expecting them to work. And I want you to reframe the idea of advertising that it's going to be investing in information in the beginning. Okay. You're going to start running ads or you are running ads, whatever. I don't know. And you're going to find out what their reaction is, who's watching, what's going on, are we getting traffic? And then you're going to worry about converting it into sales. Okay. So that's what I want to tell you. I mean, like that's it, right? Jessica, are you saying it works as far as your ads work, or I went live and yay for me? I don't know. All right, let me know. So mistake number 2 is really simple to fix, honestly. Mistake number 2 is that 90% of my clients, when they first start running ads, they're targeting the wrong audience. The way Facebook teaches ads and the way a lot of Facebook experts teach running ads, in my opinion, is completely wrong. Please don't learn how to run ads from Facebook. I know that sounds ridiculous because like that's the platform, but Facebook teaches their ads towards really big companies, towards Coca-Cola and Kraft and things like that. They're not thinking about you and hoping to hit the $1 million mark this year, right? So the way they teach it is wrong. My people are product-based business owners, okay? E-commerce, getting ads for e-commerce is different. It's not totally different, but it is different. If you're selling jewelry, t-shirts, apparel, candles, makeup, anything that's a physical product, children's wear, whatever, you're going to do it a little differently. And the way I want you to target every single time is to target Facebook pages of other brands. So when you go in, you look for interests. You don't say, I want a woman over 40 with this, with this, with this. You lead with, my brand competes with Tory Burch. I want to put this in front of Tory Burch fans, okay? So you choose something that is a Facebook page, and usually it's your competition. If it's not your competition, it's your indirect competition. So let's say they like Tory Burch, tunics, they buy these kinds of shoes, that's my lady. You could put your ads in front of the Facebook page for those brands. Some brands are going to be too small to find on Facebook. That's okay. Just choose ones that you can get started. And then if you click placements and you put it on Instagram, they're going to look and try for you to find Instagram accounts to put it in front of that are similar to the Facebook ones, okay? I know some of the Facebook, a lot of you are going to say, well, the brands that I compete with are really small. I can't target to them. Fine. What's a big brand version of it then? Just get started, okay? All right, so that's an easy one. Do not do your targeting based on how much income they have, what language they speak. You can add in there an age range. You could even add like, I only want people in the United States if that's where you're shipping to. But I don't want you to do it just by demographics. I want you to do other Facebook pages targeting, period. Mistake number 3 for online sellers who want to sell more and use Facebook and Instagram ads is to outsource it all. My entire theme for everything I'm training in the members area in February is outsourcing and delegating. What can you not do? Now, one of the things I really don't suggest you do is outsource your Facebook ads from the very beginning, okay? So what I mean is this. Honestly, yesterday, Wednesday, I think it was, we had however many people on the call, and we spent about 45 minutes going through one of my clients' ads in the back end. And she told us the story, and I've heard this so many times, you guys, so many times. I'm going to tell you the story, but first I'm going to ask you to share this, okay? If you're on, if you're enjoying it and you're getting something out of this, we give it a share. And if you're on the podcast, then give me a review, will you? I'd love it if you don't mind. Okay, so that was my ask. Share this sucker. Then, all right, so she had a Facebook ads person because she's like, I don't want to do Facebook ads. Look, I'm, sourcing these products. I'm selling. I'm doing shows. I'm building my website. Her website is up. It's beautiful. She's doing some wholesale. She's getting some good business. And she's like, I don't have time for Facebook ads. Totally get it. So she hired 2 different agencies, and she was paying about $800 a month in a retainer, plus ad spend of about $2,000 a month. And this went on for quite a while, maybe 6 months, and she did not get any return on investment at all. And so eventually she's like, I got to figure it out. So the most successful business people that I work with are people that get in there and figure out and do the marketing themselves in the beginning, period. Okay? Every time someone tries to just outsource it all, it doesn't work. They don't target correctly. They don't understand small brands like us. I've never seen it actually be really successful. And the truth is you can't dabble with Facebook ads. You're either in or out, or you can dabble, but they're not going to work. Okay. You can't dabble with things like trying to ride a unicycle, right? So if you want to ride a unicycle and you're like, well, I tried it and I got up, but I kept falling. Obviously, this unicycle thing doesn't work. Not true. If you're in it and you want to learn to ride a unicycle and you want Facebook ads to work, they're going to work. They're going to work. They never don't work, honestly, eventually. But you're in it then until you're successful. If you're willing to do that, your ads will work. They will convert once you just get over the fact that you're going to have to spend money to get data and information about how they're going to work and what they're going to do, and then get over the fact that you're just going to have to be in there doing it mostly yourself or someone on your team in the beginning, okay? Same kind of thing if you're, like friends of mine, they're like, I really want a long-term relationship. I'd like to be in a relationship, and they go on 4 different dates in 3 months, and they're like, well, that didn't work. Obviously, there's no dudes out there for me or no women out there for me. Game over. No, you're in it to win it, okay? So let me just refresh for a second. So the first mistake that I see all the freaking time is believing that your ads will work from the beginning and not being able to stomach putting money in without a return in the beginning, because that's what's going to need to happen. Number 2, you're targeting the wrong people. You're basing it on demographics or whatever Facebook is teaching, and you want to target your competitors' Facebook pages or similar. And the third mistake is outsourcing all of it in the beginning. I don't believe you should outsource your marketing until you really know what you're doing, and then you get help and delegate and outsource and all of it. But you still have to be the brains and the messaging and understand the target customer more than anybody else, okay? All right, no dabbling with Facebook. You're in or you're out. Again, also, please know that the ads that really do convert are the last ones you run, the sales ads, the retargeting ads. So expecting your upfront ads to work is a mistake. It just doesn't work. The last thing I want you to know, and I really hope that you believe this, is that I really do not believe that Facebook is trying to, quote, steal your money. I am not a bigger fan of Facebook than you are. Trust me, okay? I have a love-hate relationship with the platform myself, and Instagram too. But I can guarantee you that if you're spending money on advertising, I can't guarantee you. My belief is that if you're spending more money on advertising, Facebook and Instagram, they want that to work for you. They want it to work so you'll get good results and a good ROI, and you will spend more money with them. That's kind of how business works in general, right? You want happy clients, so they'll buy more. Same even for Facebook, even for your ad spend. Okay, they're not trying to take your money. So it doesn't help you to think that Facebook and Instagram are out to get you and that they should give you exposure for free. I mean, seriously, just stop doing that. Stop being frustrated with Facebook, with the Instagram algorithm, because they're not showing your information for free anymore. That's complete BS, okay? It's ridiculous, right? And then it gets you into a mindset of negativity and sort of like disgust with these platforms. That's not going to help you. You could see being able to advertise on Facebook and Instagram as a huge opportunity, which it is. I really feel that we are living in the absolute 100% best time to run a business. I've been around a long time. And the fact that I can get direct access, you can get direct access to your customers without going through a middleman like a retail buyer, or having to do a show, or having to show up and, open your own store like I did, is unbelievable. Do you know how huge that is, you guys? You don't have to have anyone else's approval to get your product in front of somebody, period. You just have to sit home and type, basically. That is not that hard, right? It's pretty amazing. It's the holy grail of life, to be sitting home typing and making money, right? That's pretty cool. So I want you to embrace this opportunity as the huge, fantastic opportunity it is, rather than something overwhelming and hard and nasty, and I don't want to do videos, blah, blah, blah. Please get in the mindset of, oh my God, this is a huge opportunity. People are still getting traffic for very little money. The ROI on Facebook ads is still really good, okay? I hope you enjoyed this type of training and these episodes, you guys. If you did, I totally appreciate it if you share it. And think about anyone who may need to hear this and share it with them, okay? And if you want to if you want to work together further, there's a couple ways to do it. I have online courses, the main ones being I have a startup course if you happen to be in the apparel or fashion industry and you want to start a business. I have the new designer program. I have Sell More Products Online, which is a really popular course for people who have their product ready to sell. They're currently selling a product online and they want to grow that business. And then I have a monthly membership for coaching for product-based entrepreneurs who are ready to scale. All right. So find everything back at janehamill.com. If you want to subscribe to the podcast, go for it. And I just want to thank you for coming. You guys, I love my job. I love getting to do this. If you want to leave me a comment, I look at comments later and back on the blog at janehamill.com/FB ads, ADS, FB ads. Okay. I better write that down. janehamill.com/FB ads. And I will see you next week. Leave me any comment you want with a question. I will look back, and I love it if you leave a comment on the blog. That makes me so happy because I feel like I'm not just talking to myself. And I love you too. Thank you. And have a good one, guys. All right. Take care. I got to turn off all my devices. Let me see here. Bye.